Hi, I'm Kristen Williams, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about getting a custom URL for your YouTube channel. As a full-time YouTuber, one of the questions I get quite a bit is how people can claim custom URLs for their channels. So in today's video, we're going to talk about the requirements you need to meet in order to get a custom URL, how to actually claim that custom URL, how to change your custom URL if you decide on a different one, and why you want a custom URL in the first place. So there are 4 requirements your channel has to meet in order to be eligible for a custom URL on YouTube. The first one is you need a channel icon. That's what I call your profile picture or your avatar. The second one is you need channel artwork. That's the channel banner, the picture at the top of your YouTube channel. The third one is your channel needs to be 30 days old. And the fourth one is you need to have at least 100 subscribers. Okay, so once your channel meets all 4 of those requirements, this is how you claim your custom URL. So when you go to YouTube, I want you to click on your channel icon in the top right and then scroll down until you see settings. Now when you click on settings, it's going to open up a new screen. These are your advanced settings. Now a side note, if you don't see that settings tab, there is another way to get to your advanced settings, and that is by going to the YouTube Studio. And once you're inside the YouTube Studio, scroll down to settings on the left side, click on your channel in the little window that pops up, go over to advanced settings, and when you scroll down here, you'll see the option to manage your YouTube account. Now if you click that, it'll open up a new tab or a new window that'll take you to the advanced settings for your channel. So once you're on this advanced setting page, all you have to do is scroll down, and about halfway down the list, you'll see custom URL. Just click that link and YouTube will give you options for what your custom URL can be. Now the options they're going to give you are related to your channel name. So it's really important to have an awesome channel name before you go claim your custom URL. We're actually going to talk about naming your channel and picking a great name in some later videos. So if you're interested in how to choose a really awesome name for your channel, go ahead and subscribe to my channel now and turn on notifications so you'll be alerted when we talk about that. Now if you've claimed your custom URL on YouTube, but later on you decide it's not the best URL to represent your channel, you do have an opportunity to change it. You can actually change your custom URL 3 times a year. So now I'll show you how to do that. We actually need to be in our Google account in order to change our YouTube URL. Now you can get to your Google account by typing myaccount.google.com. I'll put a link in the description in case that's easier. And once you're there, you're going to click on your channel icon on the top right and scroll down until you see all brand accounts. When you click on all brand accounts, that's going to show you all of your brand accounts for YouTube. You can also just select the YouTube channel you want to change the URL for in that original drop-down list. When you select the account that corresponds with the URL you want to change, it's going to take you to the About Me page. And if you scroll down, you'll see an About section. You'll see YouTube custom URL and the URL you chose in the first place. Now, if you click on that section, it will give you the option to remove that URL. If you do click that remove button, it actually deletes that URL from your channel, from your account, which gives you the opportunity to go back into YouTube and claim another URL. So you're not adding more than one URL to your YouTube channel, you're just deleting one so that you can replace it with another. Okay, now that we've talked all about how to claim and how to change our custom URL on YouTube, let's talk briefly about why you would want a custom URL in the first place. Now chances are if you're watching this video, you already know why you want a custom URL, but let me recap. Custom URLs make it so much easier for you to tell people about your YouTube channel, and it also makes it much easier for them to find it. It's way easier for me to tell someone, hey, go to youtube.com/Kristen Williams, than it is for me to tell them to go to YouTube and search my name and find me amongst the search results. It's also way easier if you're texting someone a link to your channel or putting a link to your channel in a forum on Facebook. No matter what sort of content you're creating on YouTube, having that custom URL also really makes your channel look much more professional and like you're taking it much more seriously than if you just use the URL that YouTube assigns you by default. I hope this tutorial was super helpful. If you have claimed your custom URL, I would love it if you would join the Facebook group that I have linked in the video description down below. It's a group that I created so people who are looking to grow their YouTube channels can connect and just learn more and more about YouTube. I have another great free resource down in the video description that is a glossary of all the most used YouTube terms. It's really great if you're starting out. It'll get you caught up on all the lingo we use here in the YouTube world. If this video is helpful, hit the like button. Go ahead and save this video to your YouTube how-to playlist. If you don't have one started, I highly suggest it. And subscribe to this channel if you're interested in more how-to videos about YouTube. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Kristen Williams. I'll see you next time. Bye.